Hi, welcome to another video today. So let's get started with our quote of the day. It's going to be Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. I am a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Okay, so that's our quote of the day. And our topic is going to be working with file attributes. So let's get started. So in PowerShell, we already know we use like getChildItem to retrieve files and directories and also access attribute properties. So the one that we saw, I guess if you looked at the video that was uploaded yesterday, we covered like the hidden attribute. So that means a file is hidden. So there's some other common file attributes also, like read only, which means file is read only. System is a system means file is a system file. Then there's file is marked as marked for archiving. That's the archive one. Then there's a directory. We all know that one. So it indicates that the item is a directory. And then compressed, file is compressed. If you're familiar like with a zip file or RAR file, that's what it means of the list. Okay, so these are some of the most common ones used. So we're only just gonna maybe just cover like about one or two there. So to keep the video short, but you all have an idea what they mean. So let's try to get our first attributes. How do we get that? So let's set a variable here, file, and then that is equal to, we want to use get item, not child item, and then we're going to put our path, and then we're going to do C scripts, and we're going to do output.txt, and so that means whatever all the attributes and information from the file, we're assigning it to that file variable. So we're going to use that file variable and then get the attributes from it to see what attributes are there. Alright, so let's give that a try. I think output.txt doesn't exist, so let's double check that. Yeah, it's not there. So let's try test 44. So we're going to use test 44 instead. And let's see what we get back. Okay, so we got back archive. So that means the attribute archive was set. It was marked for archive. And I think all the files are default like that in Windows, and I can show you how here. So we just pick like log, and then if you choose properties, so you can see this one has read only hidden, and then if you go to advanced, the mark for archive is off. So I think that one is a little different, but let's take a look at another one. See, these by default they normally come like this, and then advanced, you have it marked for archive as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to set this to read only, so we could use this file name, and let's try to set this for read only. So you saw how to do it through the GUI by just hitting those check boxes. So let's change this to that file, and I'll verify that that file is that has archive alone, which we did. So how do we get that? What we're actually gonna do here is modify the attribute like how we did through the GUI. So I'm gonna do it here. You know what? I'll set it above here so you can see. We'll run these two commands. So we do like set item property. Okay, and then you declare the path to the same file. And then what will be the name? So the name will be attributes, and then you're going to set the value, and this is what the new value would be. So in this case, it'll be read only. Okay, and you need to follow the casing exactly. So you can see the casing we have for here. You just follow that casing, and then for your values, and that should be it. So if we run this right now, the assumption is that we want it to show up with read only. So let's do that. And there you go, it worked. So you can either choose it through the GUI by hitting that check mark, or you could do it through read only. There's many other ways you could do it as well. So I won't run through everything here because, I mean, if you want to practice what we did in the past videos, you could start using the get child item, list all the files, and then you do a where object, and you could search for like $__dot_attributes, and then you match if you want to see all the hidden files, or maybe match to see all the read-only files. So I wouldn't go through that again because it's very similar to the last video, but I was just showing you the different attributes you could go through and how you set the new attribute as well. Okay, so that's it for our video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's close off with our quote of the day, which is Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. I'm a rose of Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Okay? Don't forget to read your Bible, and if you're not going to church, try to find a good Bible-based church, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.